Yeah, any loss isn't a nice thing, but some real positives out of that this evening, and I guess celebrate the Western Force. It's their first win. Yeah. I thought the game was there for taking all the way through. We just made a few errors, kicked poorly for a particularly, it was about a 20-25 minute block where we turned ball over when we had them on the back foot, and kicked a bit errantly, and then that allowed the Western Force to regroup, really, I guess, and just small margins.
Alex, how's the sort of mood immediately after the finals has gone there, mate?
Yeah, very disappointed, but I guess, as Rob said, losing is never acceptable, but I guess there was a bit more camaraderie amongst the group, knowing that we really gave that one a good shot, and the effort I thought was a lot better than the last couple of weeks, so for mine that was a step forward.
Well, obviously a win would have eased some of that pressure and talk that's been going around.
What talk's that?
The two heavy defeats and things haven't been going great, so it's doubly disappointing you couldn't get the result tonight.
We wanted to win. We want to win every week.
Rob, do you think the main difference was the kicking game of McIntyre and Penney, who sort of pinned down your team in their 50s, and you couldn't occupy the field well?
Yeah, I thought our back three did a great job of, when the kick battles were on, we would get some ascendancy there, so it was some really good efforts. The issue was there would be one moment where we would either pass and we should have kicked, or maybe kicked too short, or our kick went off the side of the boot and it wasn't a contestable in the right area. So a little bit of accuracy. I thought the kicking contests were pretty even, and in fact, when we were in a bit of rhythm there at times, we had really good success. But they got quality people back there. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it was a big part of it.
Bob, how happy were you with the sort of reaction? Like, clearly the first 20 minutes, some big hits from the boys, the intent was there, the effort was there. Given the pressure that's on the organisation at the moment, how happy were you, I suppose, from the coaching boxes to see that? Do you think, right, there's a response from them that after two pretty bad losses that, the response was there or not?
Yeah. No disrespect to the Western Force, but, the Reds and the Brumbies are quality teams. And there's no excuse for leaking 100 points in 2 games, but there was as Nobby suggested, there was a good feel going into the game, and that was reflected in that first 20, and then we got a bit sloppy in one of our midfield defence, and Tim Anstey exposed us. Good New South Wales boy. Credit to him. Scored another lovely try at the end, or halfway through the second half. It was just small moments, really. You can dissect the minutiae of the whole performance. We made a few too many errors. They made a few less, and there's the result.
Do you think, I suppose, given the improvement in performance, it is proof that you still are the man to do this job at the moment?
I don't know. You'll answer that first.
Do you think there's any way that James Ram couldn't score and that ball slipped out of his hand? What were you thinking then?
Yeah, but disappointed that we weren't able to finish it. There was a couple of those moments. He didn't spill that on purpose.
No.
There's about 4 of those in that mid 20-minute spell. That's the one I'm talking about, where guys either knocked on or spilt ball in the contest, or we gave a couple of soft penalties away, or we kicked the ball away, and as I said, without, I guess, real thought for what the outcome of that might be. So Rammy will be as disappointed as anybody about, I guess, that moment.
Alex, was the ball that slippery?
Yeah, I felt that once there was like a lot of high phase count, guys were really sweaty out there. There was, I think there would have been a few really high phase count times there. The ball got quite sweaty. Often when you go to a line out or scrum, you get a fresh ball. Those times aren't too bad, but when the phases are racked up, the ball got a bit slippery there.
Rob, you touched on Dancy's performance. As an Eastwood junior coming through, is it frustrating to see someone like him playing for Western Force, where people are essentially on the other side of the performance day?
Well, that's just the nature of the beast here. Like, we've just got to be really conscious about having first dibs and picking the ones we want. And to be fair to Tim, we had a discussion. He was just after a bit more than we could provide at that time, and he took an opportunity to go over there.
Where do you sort of go from here? Obviously, it was a massive game tonight. Do you fear that you might not be able to get the boys up for a...
I've got no doubt the boys will get up. Yeah, faith of that. Yeah. Oh, the group are desperate to do well.
All good, guys? Thank you, Harvey. Thanks, guys.
Solid.